We're mobile. Take Fox Sports 1350 with you using iHeartRadio. It's the IE's home for sports. KPWK AM 1350, Riverside, San Bernardino. An iHeartRadio station.
What's up, world? This is your favorite comic, Tony Rock. And you're checking out Fox Sports. We are Fox Sports.
Yes, we are back in the great city of Riverside at the iHeartRadio studios. It's IE Sportsnet, protected by the Riverside Sheriff's Association, live on Fox Sports AM 1350. I am your host, Eternal.
And I am the one and only Coach B. You know, when it comes to Inland Empire Sports, you know the conversation starts and stops here. Make sure you follow us at foxsports1350.com. Make sure you follow me personally at IE Coach B. That's my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everything. Make sure you check me out, get my likes up. Oh, back to the show. And then make sure you follow us at Fox Sports 1350 AM. That's on Twitter. And at IE Sportsnet. That's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everything. I think we even have a Pinterest that we never activated.
Everything.
When we set that up 6 years ago, people said, man, we don't need a Pinterest. So, but I'm sure it's still sitting up there, you know.
Right.
You got to get on top of these social media waves. You know what I mean?
Guaranteed. You can never have enough imagery out there. But, yes, thank you. If Coach B, it feels like we never left. Last night, up late.
I couldn't even get an answer.
Oh.
I was bumping that the other day, man. And I know G Hollow's going to find it, you know?
Right. Yeah, that's how he normally does it. But anyway, last night, the Fox Sports AM 1350 Centennial Huskies broadcast last night, they took on Corona Santiago, and I don't know, it was, Coach B, was it 50? What was it at halftime?
It was a lot. It was, to say the least, it was a lot, But, one thing I can say about that Santiago quarterback, he stuck in there. I mean, he was getting some shots.
Yeah, he took quite a bit of punishment. And again, kudos to Corona Centennial. They won the game 63-0. And what you saw out there was football perfection. At its best right there.
Well, I try my best when I get on the mic, and so I agree. It was perfection. My delivery, my cadence. Oh, you're talking about the Huskies.
I was talking about Coach Logan in there.
My bad.
I was talking about other
my bad.
And them.
That was me. That was me.
Yeah, here you go, man. So, oh my goodness, here you go. But no, again, a huge game last night. We will be going over the scores from Friday Night Lights. And again, for folks that want to get live up-to-the-minute football scores, you can visit us at IE Sportsnet, IESportsnet.com. Now, Coach B, one of the huge games last night, and I sent you a text about this.
Edwanda?
No.
Oh.
No.
Downey?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh. No. We know it wasn't that other school. Or Magnolia.
Oh, you want to talk about that? Oh, we going to do that? But no, we are talking about our friend, because again, I got close association with some folks over there, and he gave me the contact late night. He was like, "Yeah, man, it didn't happen, man." So friends of the show, Centennial, man, they Citrus Hill, fell to Hemet last night, 10-7 in a tough battle, a defensive battle, and man, it was just tough riding right there. That was that's one of those league games right there. Also in that league is San Jacinto as well, and they're a powerhouse football team. So so again, we'll be going over those scores. And just a little tidbit, Coach B, I don't know if you got some thoughts over there.
Oh, I'm just looking at some scores, and I'm taking a look. I don't know if we need the special announcement, the horns that G Holla plays when someone's excited, but, talking about insider information, I think I'm at liberty to go ahead and announce this. This school only has the number one linebacker in the nation. I don't know we got to confirm the guest list. Okay. But I can proudly say it. For the first time in our 6-year history, we will have Upland in the house on the 28th of this month.
Oh, wow.
So Upland will be here. So I'm excited.
You know some people that know some people.
One of my boys actually went to Covina.
Okay.
He played football, but he actually got on the field and played.
Okay.
My boy Sean.
Hold on, you trying to say I ain't get on the field?
I did not either. So you got to look in the mirror. You
trying to say just
no? With the thing, like someone told me, hey, when you point the finger at somebody, 3 fingers are pointing back at you. So my boy Sean Malcolm, And the funny thing, the story about that. So my boy, his real name is Cliff Malcolm. I know him as Cliff Malcolm. Somebody sends me a Facebook invite and it says Sean Malcolm. I'm like, who is Sean Malcolm?
Right.
Now look at the picture.
His Gutman, right?
Yeah, I look at the picture. I was like, oh, this is my boy. He was like, oh yeah, this is what people know me as. And here's another thing. I don't know about you, Eternal, but here's a disclaimer. I know we have a lot of athletes on our Facebook, Twitter, social media, and all that, but here is a disclaimer.
Okay.
If you send me, if I have no, hey, people can do whatever they want to do. I don't have no problem.
I know what you're doing.
But you send me an invite
with your shirt on,
and you have no shirt,
and you ain't got no shirt on,
you will get denied.
Let me tell you something. That is mean.
Yes,
for a
that
block.
goes back to MySpace for me.
Again, I used to always say,
age.
put your shirt on when your friend requests me.
Respect me.
Respect my man.
Yeah.
Because
I got my wife on my Facebook.
I'm about to say, I got my significant other on there. You guys be trying to log on and you all out your shirt.
See, you're my top friend.
Yeah, fresh off of 250 push-ups.
Can't do that.
No.
Can't do that.
No.
Can't do that.
Violation.
We're not gonna have that. So
we won't. We're not gonna take it.
Exactly.
No,
I mean, you gotta have some dignity.
You gotta have some respect.
Yeah, for me. You know what I mean? Respect me. And then furthermore, my daughter's in college now. I don't need her seeing that.
Oh yeah, baby don't need to be seeing all that.
You know what I mean?
Baby don't need to be seeing all that.
Don't make no sense. Man.
Yeah. Anyway, but back to what we got going on. Again, it's Fox Sports Radio, AM 1350, right here in the great city of Riverside.
Yes.
Sportsnet. Coach B. Again, last night. We were, it's the live broadcast, but before the live broadcast went on, big shout out to our guy Greg Holler was pushing the buttons. But before that happened, the Dodgers did not dodge a bullet. Clayton Kershaw was acting like Clayton of old, and
playoff Clayton.
Playoff Clayton is just different.
Well, hold up, the Dodgers own the LA Fox, so I don't know if we.
I'm not going to ridicule the Dodgers now. I'm just saying, but it's like. Clayton is, playoff Clayton and regular season Clayton is two different people, but we'll leave it be. Yeah, he took enough of a beating.
Yeah, he did. It's kind of reminds me of Norta Vista 43.
Oh. Did you just do that?
Ramona 7. So it was a tough night for you, right?
Oh, did you just do that?
I mean, was it? I mean, you okay? You gonna be good? I mean, everything's okay.
They put a running attack on us, and we still are trying to get.
And he still says us.
We still trying to get the cleat. we trying to get the cleat marks off our jersey right now. They ran up on us a little taste.
You sound like our good friend over at Fontana, Kaiser. Well, he says, we not me.
Right,
so
right.
You say,
Yeah, we didn't. Normally after those games, we meet up at Del Taco. We didn't want to meet up afterwards.
Yeah, and a great thing, and speaking of Fontana Kaiser.
No doubt.
We follow our guy, great coach, when he won the Inland Valley Fox Sports 1350 Coach of the Year for San Bernardino County. He had his wife out there, his daughter out there.
Right.
Adopted daughter that he got last year. Great story. He's talked about it on air. So I feel at liberty to do it. But his players, they had a nice little patch that said Kaiser Steel. And he said, this is an honor for all the people. And that's your grandfather's at Kaiser, right?
My grandma, my mother, my mother worked there up until her 9th month. That's probably why I'm a little crazy right now.
Yeah, that's a little bit. Now we know. Now we know.
Right?
He said they had a patch that it says in honor to all the people who work at Kaiser.
That's crazy.
So that's cool.
Like I said, that's man, I'm telling you, Kaiser Steel is historic. Like when you worked there, you wasn't eating top ramen. You was doing halfway decent.
It's sad that they finally tore down the water tower at the racetrack.
Did they?
Yeah, it was right in the middle where it had the that was from Kaiser Steel. And there's still that area right there in the back of the racetrack. That's still over there.
Yeah.
I think it's U.S. Steel now.
Okay.
Fun fact for people who don't know, and this shows my age. Terminator was filmed there.
Whoa.
Yeah, and then they did Charlie's Angels was done at the racetrack. The new Charlie's Angels with Drew Barrymore.
I do know that,
but Terminator was filmed when they're in that steel mill. That was right in Fontana. My goodness.
Yo, where have I been at, man?
I'm gonna take your credentials. I asked you about Rambo Last Blood, and you didn't want to see it.
I don't want to see.
Come on, now.
I want to see Sly Stone in his hay. I don't want to see. I want to see.
You talking to me?
You talking to me? I want to see. The first one was the truth. I don't want to see that.
You got to research the story about his dog, man.
About what?
When he sold his dog?
Yeah.
Did you ever hear that story?
No, I haven't.
So when he was broke, he had to pawn his wife's wedding ring before he made it.
Right.
He sold his dog to a guy.
Right.
And he ended up getting like $2,000 for the script for
Rocky.
For Rocky.
Yep.
And he went back to buy his dog. Dude refused to sell his dog. Long story short, he gave the dude all the money back from Rocky to get his dog back. And that dog was actually in the first Rocky.
Stop playing.
Yes. So True story, man. You know.
Wow.
Yeah. Gave all the money, and this dude was broken and broke.
Hey, Sly's a great. I mean, if you ever want to see a wicked success story, research Sly, man. I mean, I've done that. He's one of those guys, man. But anyway, again, we're live.
And furthermore, the director mortgaged his house without his wife knowing.
Right.
Because the deal, they had $1 million deal.
Right.
And they purposely tried to make the budget more than $1 million. This guy. So he was starring.
That's iconic. That's Mr. T right there.
So.
Oh man, that's iconic.
So imagine that, dude. You mortgage your house.
Yeah. Can you imagine doing that right now for the business?
You mortgage your house and your wife doesn't know.
I was about to say, because you're sweating bullets for a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So, G. Hollow, we need that when we go to break. So I do want to hear that, man, because that's Mr. T.
That's Mr. T.
Mr. T
Hey,
he was just
come here,
doing
woman.
something out in L.A.
Hey, woman. Yeah, Mr. T's my guy. He's still out there doing his thing. So, again,
No, some promotional event. But go ahead and
hey, look, we have special guests here. We have.
Man, I tell you, I'm here.
No. I mean, we got somebody.
I wake up early.
We got somebody that got credentials.
Yeah.
And don't get too crazy.
I got credentials too. Remember at the David Buster's what I
Oh, yeah,
Inside joke.
Don't take me back there. I almost got up and walk out of that meeting right there. You know, sit there just throw it on the guy's lap.
We had a meeting. Dude asked, "Can we get to events?" I pulled out like 15 credentials.
No, he tossed them at him though. He picked them up and tossed them at him.
Don't question me.
Respect mine. But anyway, great night coming up. We got to make sure we announce. I know we made a small announcement of it last week. We have renewed Coach B. I don't know. I don't know if you guys can kind of feel my enthusiasm. We have renewed.
You're welcome, man.
Oh, that's what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I won't do the expose live on air. But anyway, we have renewed our relationship, our sponsorship, our endorsement with the Riverside Sheriff's Association.
Yes, sir.
We are proud to announce we will be live and kicking again with the annual Riverside Sheriff's Association, Riverside County All-Star Game. And in addition to, Coach B, I don't know if you want to go ahead and put it out there on 21st Street. Go ahead, you can do it right here. 21 Drum Street. Let's do it.
What's that?
The basketball joint.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know this, man. We already talked about that. We're going to go ahead and do the basketball. But let's do this, man. This is how we're going to put it out there. This is how we roll.
Oh, you got a script.
January 11th will be the Inland Valley Hall of Fame Classic.
Okay, we got dates.
January 18th will be the Riverside Sheriffs and 215 All-Star Classic. And the location's pending.
Okay.
We know the IVC will be at returning to A.B. Miller.
Yes.
I think this is fifth or sixth year?
This is going to be the 6th year for that. Yes.
Wow. You talk about growth.
Yes. I mean, boy.
Yeah. It was tough in the beginning. We were starting to get there. So yeah, that is the premier game in all of San Bernardino County. Only the largest county.
Yeah.
In these great United States.
No doubt about it.
And the largest county.
And like I said, man, we're really excited. We're going to be adding a basketball game this year. So
to the Sheriff's game.
Yeah. So it's going to be, again, that's for Riverside County. So really, really excited to announce that. So at any rate, Coach B, we also, just real quick before you go to break, we were on location for the L.A. Clippers. Los Angeles Clippers Media Day. We got our.
Why did G Hollow? What was that noise for? You good back there?
No, G Hollow's kind of bugging right now because
it sounds like he's still a Lakers fan over here.
Like I said, the Lakers right now are Rent-A-Center.
Wait.
The Clippers are Home Depot.
See, I can't make that comment. I'll let you say it.
I'm gonna say it.
Wait. Can you answer this question?
Yes,
Ain't nobody worried about rings, man.
Why is it when Kawhi and Paul went to events in L.A., they booed them when they were on the screen?
Because hate is real.
Let me tell you something.
Hate is real.
I said, it's L.A. is, but the Clippers, what they said, you can go out there, you can have all the stargazers. We about to take over the Inland Empire.
Yeah, it's like when that dude transfers in. He becomes the starting quarterback and takes your girl.
Yeah,
you're going to be a little
jealous. You're going to be a little hurt about that.
You're going to be a little jealous.
Just when I think all of a sudden, your girl's wearing his Letterman jacket. How you feel about that?
I'll tell you this right now. I will never say anything disrespectful to or about Patrick Beverly. Because when he was walking in, the way he looked at me.
Do you see how he was doing it? Pat Bev was out there like.
He is real. I mean, that demeanor on the court is real. That is Patrick. But you think about it, Patrick Beverly's not even 6 feet.
Yeah, you saw him out there with the boots on the beach. You know what I mean?
He's about 6 feet. So you got to
he's over that. He's tall 6
So you think that he plays like Isaiah. You have to play with that the real Isaiah Thomas. You have to play with that chip on your shoulder.
Yeah, no doubt about it. But again, we have a very special show. We're going to go
Fox Sports 1350.
Pay some bills. We're going to pay some bills and come back. We have very special guests live right here.
It's Fox Sports 1350.
You know it.
Oh, I'm just doing like you do when we do the football game.
I knew you was going to say that.
And then he'll tap his chest.
Hey, you know what? I got better, though. I got
It's like
better.
you get excited. Somebody get it. Oh, like, dude, we're live on radio.
Oh, I got better. I got better afterwards. You know what I mean? I realized I was talking over my guy, and I got better. Trust me. I waited for you to point at me.
Oh. Still the same thing like when you do the Clippers, man. Let's go ahead and do this, man. You're listening to IE Sports Net, protected by the Riverside Sheriff's Association, with the one and only, the incredible, the incomparable Coach B.
I'm going to have to cut you off and do that, too. And when it comes to Inland Empire Sports, you know the conversation starts and stops here, live on Fox Sports AM 1350. We're right back after this.
Hey, woman. Hey, woman. Listen here. Since your old man ain't got no heart, maybe you'd like to see a real man. I bet you stay up late every night dreaming you had a real man, don't you? I tell you what, bring your pretty little self over to my apartment tonight, and I'll show you a real man.
You're listening to IESportsNet.com, the Inland Empire Sports Authority.
Score Sports has been a loyal partner in the sports industry for over 40 years. Founded in 1975, Score Sports has always been a family-owned and operated business located in the heart of Southern California. They offer a full line of youth and adult soccer uniforms, accessories, and field equipment, youth and adult basketball uniforms and accessories and equipment. Score Sports can outfit your coaches and league referees as well, and much more. Their dedication and attention to detail has transformed Score Sports into one of the leading sport uniform manufacturers in the United States. Visit their spacious warehouse at 726 East Anaheim Street in Wilmington, or call them today at 800-626-7774. That's 800-626-7774. Or visit them on the web at scoresports.com. That's scoresports.com, at facebook.com/scoresports, or on Twitter and Instagram with the handle Score Sports. That's SCORESPORTS.
Kinematics Physical Therapy and Sports Performance looks forward to partnering with you in the restoration of your wellness and expediting you back to your active life. We'd love to see you at our spacious clinic, conveniently located in Norco at 1801 3rd Street, Suite 101. Call us at 951-777-2178. That's 951-777-2178. Or visit our website at kptsport.com. Our clinic is an outpatient orthopedic clinic designed to treat general pain, post-operative conditions, and athletic rehabilitation using research standards of care. When you step through our doors, your pain becomes ours, and we will work diligently to help manage whatever life has thrown at you. We provide educational and screening services to the community free of charge. Services provided include health screenings, monthly health courses, sports venue coverage, and fundraising. We'd love to meet you at our spacious clinic, conveniently located in Norco at 1801 3rd Street, Suite 101. Call us at 951-777-2178. That's 951-777-2178. Or visit our website at kptsport.com. All are welcome whom aren't afraid to recover their potential.
You know, one thing that I love is my daughter and I just had Daddy and Daughter Day, and we went to Stonefire Grill. And I'll tell you right now, I love the tri-tip, and you were saying that you loved what?
I'll take the potatoes.
Absolutely. I mean, those are the absolute best. You know what that's got me thinking about?
I don't.
It's got me thinking about lunch.
Oh, wow.
Thinking about what to eat for dinner or lunch, you can't go wrong with a freshly prepared, simply delicious meal from Stonefire Grill. Bring home our fresh from scratch salad, pizza, pasta, signature tri-tip, oh my God, chicken and more.
Visit your neighborhood Stonefire Grill in Rancho Cucamonga in the Terra Vista Town Center on the corner of Haven Avenue and Foothill Boulevard, or skip the line and order ahead. Go to stonefiregrill.com for easy pickup and delivery options.
I tell you this, when we did the Inland Valley Sports Hall of Fame for 2 years in a row, they fed all of our people. And you know where me and my daughter went this past weekend?
Where'd you go?
Stonefire Grill.
Box combo, please.
At Raising Cane's, we're all about quality. We mix cane sauce in our restaurants every day. And our chicken is hand-battered and cooked to order. Our Texas toast is grilled with just the right amount of butter and garlic. And our lemonade is always freshly squeezed.
Love the window.
And why do we do all this? Because it makes a difference. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Since 1952, ThinkWise Credit Union has served education professionals and families in Riverside, San Bernardino, and Orange counties. ThinkWise gives back to the community with financial education and support to local schools and organizations. Join us today to experience a safe and comfortable alternative to banking that gives back. ThinkWise Credit Union, You'll feel good about what we can accomplish together. Visit our website at thinkwisecu.org. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender, qualified members only.
This is Rubble in Town for BlackSportsOnline.com, and I'm out here with Fox 1350. We are Fox Sports.
Big sight, new, Hank, Coco, Big Sir. Y'all know how this used to go. You know, all eyes on me.
Yes, we are back in the great city of Riverside at the iHeartRadio studios. It's IE Sportsnet, protected by the Riverside Sheriff's Association. We're live on Fox Sports AM 1350. I am your host, Eternal.
And this is the way I feel when we go out and we do stuff on Fox. I feel like all eyes are on me because they look right past Eternal. And they all eyes are on me. And I am Coach B. You know, when it comes to Inland Empire Sports, you know the conversation starts and stops here. Make sure you follow us at foxsports1350.com, at Fox Sports 1350 AM on Twitter, at IE Sportsnet on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everything, any platform you have out there. As we said, we have a young lady in studio. We're excited. This is the second time you've been here. Go ahead and introduce yourself and let the world know you're from the city of Fontana, but go ahead and introduce yourself.
Represent.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jillian Aileen. Like you said, I'm from Fontana, California, and happy to be here.
There you go.
Now, we are ecstatic to have you here in the studio again.
Because I live in Fontana?
No.
Oh, my daughter was born in the city of Fontana? No, that's no.
Right.
Okay.
No, I know. Okay. We talking to actual royalty here. Folks actually got on the court, did some things.
That's disrespect.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
this disrespect
do we need
real.
Do we need to have the helmet story again?
No, not today.
Okay.
Go ahead. I digress.
But no, again, it's so happy to have you in here. Again, played on the Minnesota Lynx, because now last time we talked to you, you were like, hey, I'm trying to figure out what's going to happen. But next thing you know, you went from, where you were having your camp, and then boom, next thing you know, you're over there playing basketball again. Talk to us about that camp first, and what was going on with that camp.
The camp went well. I put on a camp at Summit High School for boys and girls from 3rd grade to high school. Just a basketball camp, teaching the fundamentals of basketball, working on kids' crafts, and just building their confidence and their IQ in the game. It went really well. We had a great turnout, and it just was really fun to teach the game. It was really great.
Now, why is it, stuff like that important for you in terms of you going out there, doing what you're doing, but then wanting to give back and share your experiences with your community?
For me, it's important just because I know growing up in the IE, we didn't really have very many people that were able to come back and give back to the youth. I know for myself, when I was younger, I wanted, I would love to have had a WNBA player or a college player just come back and give back and kind of show me the way. So what I needed as a kid, I'd love to give to kids now. So that's why it's really important to me.
Yeah, and we were talking a little bit off air, and I was sharing with you one of the things that we were, Coach B and I
you shared with her your basketball history?
Well, I'm Nichols Park MVP, back to back. Parker Rec. Don't get me started. You know what I mean? I had the Michael Cooper socks on.
All right.
But anyway, one of the things we were really impressed with when Kawhi Leonard was addressing the media during media day, though we were live on location with Fox Sports Radio AM 1350. But he was talking about just that experience where sharing his experiences, having that community being able to come there, touch them and say, hey, actually have that guy they can reference to. How important was that for you just to kind of have that start to kind of establish that connection with your community?
Very important. The girls that came out were great, and you can just tell that they were excited to work, to get better. They really take to people who are in the position that they want to be in. So it's very cool to just kind of give advice and let them know that, we're relatable, we're here, where you walk the same streets as you, went to the same schools, and you can do just about anything you want to do.
Fantastic.
And one thing that I like, the journey of WNBA has a unique journey because a lot of the players, the best players in the world, not only do they play in the States, they play overseas, they play out of the country. The only time I've ever been out of the country is when I went to Tijuana. So I don't know if that really classifies as really going outside of the country.
Excuse me.
But tell us a story, because I know what this guy, G. Holland, when you were here, like you said, you were transitioning and you were looking to get back in the league. But what is that like when you have to go overseas and you're away from home and you don't speak the language, right?
Right, that's correct. It's, honestly, it's a really great experience. I've played in Spain and Israel. So the language barrier is definitely there, but you're immersed in the culture and in the language, so you pick up things eventually. And honestly, by the time I left, I was able to hold a conversation which was pretty well, like going to the stores and just working your way through the community, you know, people really, they notice you're an American. That's probably right off the bat.
Right.
And your teammates just make you feel welcome, which is huge. And like I said, once you pick up the language, you kind of feel a little bit more comfortable.
Now, what is Minnesota like? I know it gets cold out there.
Man.
So, I mean, did you get the chance to go to Paisley Park and see Prince's homeland? No time for that, huh?
No, I didn't make that one, unfortunately.
Man, that's on my bucket list.
I'm about to say, Coach B wants to go now. You mess around, you see him over there, spread eagle right there on the purple. I mean, not. Well, I'm sorry. Well, I mean, you know, that's Prince. That's Prince. I mean, it was the Prince reference.
We digress. Let's get back to it. Tell us about what was it like getting back out to Minnesota with the Lynx.
It was amazing. The Lynx is one of the most established programs in the league. They've won 4 WNBA championships. Maya Moore, Simone Augustus, Sylvia Fowles, you know, Lindsay Whalen, the best of the best. So it was just very cool learning from those players and getting the experience that they have and just competing against the best every day. Now, those practices were insane. After practice, I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to lay on my couch and just prepare myself mentally for the next one. So it was really great.
And, you know, she puts on there's something that's unique that you just talked about. And when we were at the LA Clippers Media Day, Jerome Robinson kind of talked about this, where he said, you know, what was it? Because this is the second year in the league now.
Right.
And what is it like when, you know, you're a kid and then you're in high school and college and, like, you see all the players in the league when you're out there playing against them? What was that moment like when it's like, my goodness, there's such and such? Or what was that moment like for you?
Definitely starstruck, especially when I played against Elena Delle Donne of the Washington Mystics. I'm like, I grew up like watching you play, and now I'm sharing the same court as you, which is honestly, it's amazing. But at the same time, you also have to, you know, recognize that you deserve to be here as well, and you're playing against the best of the best, and you're here for a reason. But honestly, it's an amazing experience to know, you know, I'm at this level, I'm playing with the best of the best. So very cool.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I would have been out there. I mean, you know, I think about that all the time. You know, Michael Jordan used to do that to people. Like,
you know, he saw them wear the shoes.
Yeah, he saw people wearing the shoes, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna give it to you now." So that way, you know. But I mean, again, talk to us just about that experience, like you said, when you're playing with people that you looked up to, that you were like, I aspire to be in that position. How special was that for you?
Very special, especially Sylvia Fowles, who plays for the Lynx, is someone that I literally grew up watching. And I always remember saying, like, when I get drafted, like, she is one player that I just wouldn't want to go against because she's just a beast. And then to actually be her teammate, and she really took me under her wing and learned from her and, like, Simone Augustus, which are the best of the best. Very special. You know, you dream of it, you see them on TV, and then you're like, wow, I'm actually here. And the people are great, which makes it even better. They're not just great athletes, but they're better people.
Do you guys jersey swap? No jersey swaps. Okay, because that's just become the thing.
Well, generally you're supposed to jersey swap with people like that. Did you have like
similar positions?
Yeah, or similar position, or like.
It's funny when you hear the story. People like, I already committed my jersey to somebody.
Right.
Like,
generally, yeah.
Yeah, or they'll say the center will come up to him like, I don't give my jersey to a center. You know, they don't do that. So, you know, one thing I like, you said you're fluent in American Sign Language.
Yes.
Can you say eternal is trash in American Sign? Tell us about that. How did you get involved in American? And there's different sign languages around the world. Something I did not know.
Yeah, you got to think about that.
How did you get involved in that?
Well, when I was younger, my mom had a coworker who was deaf, and she would come over, and her son would interpret for her, which I thought was amazing. Yeah, and so when I got to high school, I realized that there was a sign language class. I'm like, of course I'm going to take this. So I took that in high school, and then they offered it.
So you paid attention in high school. Okay, got it.
She was like, yeah, I guess, I went to Oregon.
Oh, you didn't do the O when you came in.
Represent.
Definitely. And then they offered it at Oregon. First year is, you're getting back into it. And then the second year, the course is actually taught by a deaf instructor. So the entire class is in sign language.
Wow.
Which is very cool. And I just love it. I really think it's a great language. It's something that's universal. And I actually, when I was in Israel, there was a deaf soccer team. So it was very cool. Like, I was able to communicate with them very minimally, because there are some variations, but it's just very cool that it's a universal language, and it's different. It's not a language that you speak verbally. It's all in the hands and the facial expression. So
well, when Eternal upsets me, I do sign language with him all the time, but it's only one word I can do. It's sign language. It's universal, I think.
Right. Now, talk to us right now. Obviously, the WNBA is in its finals right now. You have the Mystics and the Sun. You kind of were giving some reference to one of the players on the Mystics. But talk to us about, what are your thoughts about the finals? What have you seen? What's been something like a spotlight for you?
The finals are actually really great. You got the best of the best basketball. Elena Delle Donne she was MVP this year.
Yeah.
And she had a 50-40-90 season, which she's the first player in WNBA history to do that.
Wow.
Explain
that.
Well,
I was about to say, you know.
No, for the people who don't know sports like us.
Right. He don't know.
Go ahead and explain that.
Okay, 50-40-90 is basically the ideal season to have. You're 90% or better at the free throw line. You're 50% or better from the field, and 40% or better from the three-point line. So basically,
I was a negative 50-40.
Everything, right. I was negative for all three of them.
Which basically means you're having a perfect season, and you're basically unstoppable. And like I said, she's the only player in the history of the WNBA to do that. And she joins NBA legends like Larry Bird, big-time names. So that's really cool for her. But these finals are really great. Like I said, you've got the 1 and 2 teams that's been 1 and 2 all season. So the best of the best are playing, and it's live, it's intense, it's physical, and it's just showing the best of women's basketball.
Now I'm gonna dog this lady's name, and I apologize for Elena Delle Donne. Did I mess that up?
Elena Delle Donne.
Delle Donne. Okay, she was like get that right. Get that right. Yeah. But for why do you think? What do you like? Because you've seen her up close.
Right.
What is it to you that really why do you think she's like successful in terms of, like, what is it about her game that kind of gives her that? I mean, obviously she's tall and has all of the physical capabilities, but what is it that you see up close that people maybe not see when they're watching on television?
Honestly, that's funny because when we did play them, I was definitely in tune and just kind of like watching her, and when I was up against her, just kind of figuring out like how she works, how she thinks, and she's just very poised, makes smart decisions, doesn't make mistakes very often. A team player, and I think it's her calmness that allows her to do what she does. She's not, rushed by the other team's defense. She's not threatened by pressure. She just plays her game.
Yeah. Nice. And I think another thing, and Coach B and I, we can always attest to this. We've been doing our basketball All-Star game is the longest running we've been doing, and that's co-ed. We do the boys game. We also do the girls game. And let me tell you something. Without question, the girls game is a lot more intense.
Yeah.
It's down to the wire. What is it? I mean, what is it like? Again,
and they're more fundamentally sound.
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, it's a legit game. The crowd's into it. What is it about women's basketball? I mean, because that competition level and the intensity is the total. It's turned up the whole time. As soon as that tip goes, it's like it's intense. It's going.
Absolutely. Honestly, no offense to the guys out there, but women's basketball is probably the purest form of basketball because, unfortunately, girls are getting better and we're able to start dunking and we're getting to that part where the men, what the men can do. But we play the purest form of basketball as far as setting the right screens, playing great defense. For us in the WNBA and just women's basketball in general, defense is important.
Right. Oh yeah.
No discredit to the NBA, but it's not as intense as it would be, playing with the WNBA. And everyone's good.
Yeah.
At this level, everyone's good. You got 144 players. That's it.
Right.
In the entire world.
Wow, that's
amazing.
amazing.
Legit.
You never thought about that.
Yeah.
It's like they said the NBA back in the day before all the expansion.
Right.
You had the best of the best in that talent.
Yeah.
So what would you say? Where's better basketball? What's tougher for you, playing overseas or playing here in the WNBA?
I would say the WNBA. Yeah.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's
no
good.
doubt about it.
That is good.
Again, Jillian Aileen. I hope I'm saying your last name correctly. I mean, Jillian Aileen right there, live. Again, Fontana. A resident of Fontana right there. I mean, look, when you start sitting there talking about, because, when I think, women's basketball, I'd immediely go to Cheryl Jerry Curl Miller. And I'm talking about the fresh, wet look, Jerry Curl Miller. You know what I mean, with the afro.
Mm-hmm.
And
from Poly, don't forget it.
Whoa.
Put respect on it.
Whoa. We're fine with Riverside. He up there mess with me.
Riverside Poly.
But again, now when people look at it, they go their basketball reference, folks now can sit there and tilt, hey, Jillian Aileen is somebody right there, this local
girl.
Made it to the WNBA, man. How special is that?
Good.
How you she's on TV right there. How special is that for you, just to know that you made that transition? You're actually one of the people, one of the few, because it's not like you were looking around and like, hey, I know you from Fontana.
Right.
You're one of the few that because there's all kind of young ladies that are playing basketball, but very, very few make it.
Right.
Only 144.
Right. Talked about how again. The work requirement, because you had to be patient, all that stuff.
Absolutely.
So talk about that. What it took for you.
It took a lot. It took, honestly, there's no secret to it. It's just the hard work. It's the extra hours you're putting in the gym after practice. It's getting shots up. You're the last one in the gym, first one in, last one out. It's being a good teammate. It's communicating. It's being coachable, which is huge.
True.
And it's just Also, not just basketball, but also your character. Basketball is only going to take you so far, but your character keeps you on teams. It keeps coaches, wanting to recruit you collegiately. So there's no secret to the success. It's just a lot of hard work. And for me, it's very special because, I grew up, like I said, watching the WNBA, watching college basketball. And now that I'm on that same level with those same girls, it's like, the work paid off. The hard work paid off. And it takes time. You have ups and downs. It's not all perfect.
Right. Right.
That's like my experience with Eternal. But let me ask you, what was your number at Summit?
14.
I'm on a petition right now.
Oh, there we go.
Let's get the Fontana Summit principal online. This young lady made it to the league.
We need to get that.
No one should ever wear the number 14 again.
We need to get that jersey in the roster.
At Summit High School. We need to get. They just retired.
Don't make us have to do it.
Right. They just retired Jaden Daniels' jersey at Cajon. So we're going to do the same here. Yes, we're going to talk to them. I'm going to get them on the phone. I live in Fontana.
We know some people.
If I need to talk to Mayor Warren, I'm going to say,
we know some people.
We need to get this done.
We know some people that know some people.
That's what I'm saying.
There it is right there.
I'm going to work on that for you. But, you talked about, was there Deladon? You said that has a perfect season. I know what it's like because, sometimes when I broadcast, I feel like the Last Dragon, and I get that glow, and I get in that zone. And, that's a reference. Talk to your parents about that Last Dragon.
She's like, yeah,
but,
man,
I get that glow, right? And then they tell me, they say, you got the glow. But that's just the way I feel sometimes. But we want to thank you for coming out,
so much.
giving back to the community.
Yes.
Gave up her own time to give back to the community, and we need more of that because a lot of times I don't want to take shots, but a lot of these camps you think they're doing this for profit, but you're doing this out of the goodness of your heart. Came back home to the city of Fontucky and made sure she didn't. I can say that because we've lived there since 05. My daughter was born in the city. My kids went there, so I have a love in my heart for the city of Fontana, even though I'm from the city of Downey.
Oh, here we go.
But
turtleneck Downey.
That's not everybody. Yeah, I did wear turtlenecks when I was in the city, man. That's how we did represent.
Sweater vest.
It was a picture. I was showing people a picture of me in high school, a group of friends. It looked like a bad episode of 90210. The real 90210, not this new 90210.
Who's the black guy?
Right? I was going to say, so I'll leave that.
But there you go. You did good.
But that's how you know it wasn't an episode because it was a black guy. But that's not important. But let's go ahead and do this. You're listening to IE Sportsnet, protected by the Riverside Sheriff's Association with Coach B.
Andy Turner. When it comes to Inland Empire Sports, the conversation starts. It stops here live on Fox Sports 1350.
Jillian Aileen.
Yes.
There we go. I want to make sure I get that right from the links.
You're listening to IESportsNet.com, the Inland Empire Sports Authority.
Score Sports has been a loyal partner in the sports industry for over 40 years. Founded in 1975, Score Sports has always been a family-owned and operated business located in the heart of Southern California. They offer a full line of youth and adult soccer uniforms, accessories, and field equipment, youth and adult basketball uniforms and accessories and equipment. Score Sports can outfit your coaches and league referees as well, and much more. Their dedication and attention to detail has transformed Score Sports into one of the leading sport uniform manufacturers in the United States. Visit their spacious warehouse at 726 East Anaheim Street in Wilmington, or call them today at 800-626-7774. That's 800-626-7774. Or visit them on the web at scoresports.com. That's scoresports.com, at facebook.com/scoresports, or on Twitter and Instagram with the handle ScoreSports. That's ScoreSports.
Kinematics Physical Therapy and Sports Performance looks forward to partnering with you in the restoration of your wellness and expediting you back to your active life. We'd love to see you at our spacious clinic, conveniently located in Norco at 1801 3rd Street, Suite 101. Call us at 951-777-2178. That's 951-777-2178. Or visit our website at kptsport.com. Our clinic is an outpatient orthopedic clinic designed to treat general pain, postoperative conditions, and athletic rehabilitation using research standards of care. When you step through our doors, your pain becomes ours, and we will work diligently to help manage whatever life has thrown at you. We provide educational and screening services to the community free of charge. Services provided include health screenings, monthly health courses, sports venue coverage, and fundraising. We'd love to meet you at our spacious clinic, conveniently located in Norco at 1801 3rd Street, Suite 101. Call us at 951-777-2178. That's 951-777-2178. 778 or visit our website at kptsport.com. All are welcome whom aren't afraid to recover their potential.
You know, one thing that I love is my daughter and I just had Daddy and Daughter Day, and we went to Stonefire Grill. And I'll tell you right now, I love the tri-tip, and you were saying that you loved what?
I'll take the potatoes.
Absolutely. I mean, those are the absolute best. You know what that's got me thinking about?
I don't.
It's got me thinking about lunch.
Oh, wow.
Thinking about what to eat for dinner or lunch, you can't go wrong with a freshly prepared, simply delicious meal from Stonefire Grill. Bring home our fresh from scratch salad, pizza, pasta, signature tri-tip, oh my God, chicken and more.
Visit your neighborhood Stonefire Grill in Rancho Cucamonga in the Terra Vista Town Center on the corner of Haven Avenue and Foothill Boulevard, or skip the line and order ahead. Go to stonefiregrill.com for easy pickup and delivery options.
I tell you this, when we did the Inland Valley Sports Hall of Fame for 2 years in a row, they fed all of our people. And you know where me and my daughter went this past weekend?
Where'd you go?
Stonefire Grill.
Box combo, please.
At Raising Cane's, we're all about quality. We mix cane sauce in our restaurants every day. And our chicken is hand battered and cooked to order. Our Texas toast is grilled with just the right amount of butter and garlic. And our lemonade is always freshly squeezed.
Love the window.
And why do we do all this? Because it makes a difference. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Since 1952, ThinkWise Credit Union has served education professionals and families in Riverside, San Bernardino, and Orange counties. ThinkWise gives back to the community with financial education and support to local schools and organizations. Join us today to experience a safe and comfortable alternative to banking that gives back. ThinkWise Credit Union. You'll feel good about what we can accomplish together. Visit our website at thinkwisecu.org. Member NCUA, equal housing lender, qualified members only.
This is Rumble in Town from BlackSportsOnline.com, and I'm out here with Fox 1350. We are Fox Sports.
Yes, we are back in the great city of
my
Riverside.
goodness. So disclaimer, we don't choose the music.
Hey,
I don't want to upset anybody.
Hey, no, it's okay.
This is G Holler.
We got the authorization, and we are getting festive here today. It's INTL International.
I'm allergic to butt kicks.
No.
I wanted people to know. You know, I don't want to disrespect anybody.
Hey, who is this right here? Who is this right here? I mean, let me tell you something, man.
They know who that is, but they know who Run DMC was.
He's like, no, this is our stuff right here. But we are live in the great city of Riverside at the iHeartRadio studios. It's Fox Sports Radio, AM 1350. Fox Sports Radio, I am your host, Eternal.
And I am the one and only Coach B. You know, when it comes to Inland Empire Sports, you know the conversation starts and stops here. Make sure you follow us at foxsports1350.com.
Now, we have that festive music going on that sounds so pleasant because we have some very special guests right here live in the studio. As Coach B said, for a long, long time, we have always held a great relationship with the Ontario Fury. And let me tell you something. We are here to represent. So let me have these gentlemen go ahead and introduce themselves to the Fox Sports Radio audience. We're going to go right here. We're going to start with you, young man, and then we're going to just slide right on around the right there. So go ahead. We'll start with you.
Yes, this is Alberto.
Put that mic up right there, Alberto. It's your world, man.
That's Alberto.
There you go.
There you go.
Fury FC.
Okay.
Already?
My man. And the fresh Adidas jumpsuit. Put that mic up. It's your yeah. There you go.
My name is Leo Segundo, and I play with the Fury.
There it is.
FC.
Okay.
My name is Miguel, and I'm the captain for the Fury FC.
There it is right there.
And I do want to preface that we're affiliates of the Fury.
Mm-hmm.
And these
of the Ontario Fury.
Yeah, the Ontario Fury, and these gentlemen are UPSL players.
Okay, and explain. Do me a favor. Explain to us.
Put that mic up.
Yeah. Go ahead and explain to us what the UPSL for our audience who not as versed on sports as myself. Go ahead and explain to us what that is and everything.
Yes. So the UPSL is there are several divisions in soccer. UPSL, USL, and then you have your MLS.
Okay.
So we're that couple tiers away from the MLS.
There you go.
Now, the Ontario Fury, what we do know about it in terms of, and like I said, I know that you guys.
You're talking about we were the first media outlet to ever cover. You're talking about that team.
Man, let me tell you something.
The first media outlet ever to come out. Hey. We put respect on soccer from its inception. That's just what we do.
It's in the books. But talk about what.
Big shout out to Bernie.
There it is right there. My man, 20 grand right there. But talk to us about what it is you guys are doing right now in the community right now, because I know you guys have got a lot of stuff going on. But talk about the club and what you guys are doing in the community right now, please.
Yeah, so in the community, we have a Fury youth club program, right? Boys and girls.
Right.
We have 2 director of coaches, boys and girls. Shout out to Robert Tornell, head coach of the boys divisions, and the UPSL gentlemen.
Okay.
And shout out to Israel Cisse, which is a Ontario Fury player / coach.
Okay.
In our organization. And so what we're doing is we're organizing and we're gathering with the Ontario Fury, some of the players, right, to come and coach our youth program.
Fantastic.
And soccer in youth community.
And one thing in turn, I'll tell you this, and I talked to Berto a little bit off air. One thing that's unique about their program, a lot of times you'll see youth programs like the Corona Chargers.
Right.
It's just the name.
Right.
But they actually work with the Ontario Fury.
Wow.
And some of your coaches are players. So it's a unique situation. I've never seen that in a youth sport where they actually are, affiliated with a real team.
Right. Now, talk to us about how important that was for you, Roberto, about going out here and working with the community and kind of getting the community hooked up with these players.
Alberto,
I do apologize.
Yeah, come on now. I just call him Berto. That's my boy. We're at that level.
Okay, I ain't there yet, but we'll get there.
So with these gentlemen, right? I'm sorry, the question again, my man.
No, I was asking the importance of having patching the community together with the Fury.
Yes. They're homegrown. They're our local team. We represent them, right? And these gentlemen are the future of soccer, youth soccer here in the IE, and soccer professional at a professional level.
Fantastic. Well, let's have these gentlemen.
And like you said, they're local. They're local. Got a degree from Cal Poly. Got a degree from Norco Community College. So they are local as local can be.
That's what
school did you start at and not finish?
I went 4 years at RCC.
You know what's funny, man? When you take your SAT, you get points for your name.
Right.
I didn't get those points.
That's what I'm saying. So
my name was wrong. I didn't spell my name.
They was like, I'm sorry, there's another R in there. Let's have our guys come on real quick. Introduce yourself one more time to the Fox Sports Radio audience, please.
I'm Leo. Segundo, I'm one of the captains for Fury.
Okay,
say your last name again.
Segundo.
I gotta learn I gotta learn. It just sounds so smooth coming off, man.
Don't say that to my girlfriend, man.
I know, right? You just whisper that in the girl's ear.
Take my girlfriend, man. You know what I mean? But talk to us about for you what that experience is like, because obviously you're trying to work and get better yourself, but then you're also helping out these youngsters kind of get better. How important is that to you, and what does that feel like for you?
No, it's really, really important. I'm grinding, trying to balance school with soccer.
Right.
And it's an honor to play with Fury,
right,
because they're affiliated with the Ontario Fury.
Uh-huh.
And we're just trying to show a great example for our youth.
Yes. And one of the things I can always say, just me watching soccer, and this is maybe I'm just a little envious or something, but the soccer guys always got the good hair. I mean, I don't know
the
what
fans are amazing too.
Yeah, no, the fans get loose. I mean, I've been to a couple. I remember I was telling you about the game I went to. I was over there in Carson. I mean, it's just like, whoa, it's festive the whole way through.
Right.
But talk to us about, because you got the soccer guys got a swag about themselves, man.
I mean, they came in with amazing hair this morning.
My man got the But is that? I mean, that doesn't come.
It's
with
required.
I'm about to say that doesn't come with the application. How do you work that out, man?
Oh yeah, I mean, there's a lot of pro athletes that you see on television. They always got the fresh cut.
Right.
They always got to have the fresh cut.
Who are some of the guys that you as a because again you're still trying to get yourself together and get to that next level. But who are some of the guys when you look at soccer like, man, I want to try to model my game after that guy right there?
Oh no, I mean, right off the bat, Messi, Lionel Messi.
Yeah.
And Ronaldo,
Yeah.
So you're a Messi or Ronaldo guy?
I'm more of a Messi fan.
Okay. All right. It's funny because people are either or.
Yeah.
I mean, I respect both of them because no one has done what they've done.
Right.
Like, how many years? Like 10 years of just being the top players in the world.
Which
That's
is crazy.
Just amazing.
Anytime at any sport, any level, what you're doing with that kind of dominance is good, man. So again, thank you so much for coming on today. Okay.
Thank you.
I'm gonna have my man come on real quick. Introduce yourself again to the Fox Sports Radio audience.
My name is Miguel Barajas, and I'm the other captain of the Fury.
See, both y'all got.
Say your last name again. I like that.
Barajas.
Yes.
Barajas.
Yeah.
Did I get it right? There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
He's like, you got it close.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
But again, I'll ask you the same question. I mean, what was important for you to actually, again, you're grinding, trying to get yourself together, be a professional, but then you're giving back to the community. How important is that to you?
Yes, that's a great opportunity for me to grow as a person, but also as a player, and then also to learn from the coaches, from the staff, and then you got to keep it real, you got to keep it humble,
right,
and then always give your 100% to anything.
Fantastic. Now we've been to some Fury games over there. I mean, and the game
it is fast.
The game is fast. It's intense. Talk to us. I mean, when you look at that stuff, I mean, because when people go there, I don't think they're ready for the intensity of the game, because the games are like, you guys are scoring nonstop. It's totally different than what you guys kind of see on television. But talk to us about that environment at those Fury games.
Yeah, it's a little intense for us, but we're always in great physical form. So, like in the practice, we're always running, we're always putting the 100%, the sprints, the suicides. Just give it all in practice, and then for the game, you'll be solid.
Coach B.
Yeah, and when I look at both of you guys are local guys, so you're at UCR. Tell me, how difficult is that? Because I know UCR is a great school, and then also one of the guys is at Cal Poly. What is that like to balance college and then playing a sport? That's got to be tough, you know?
Yeah, it's pretty tough, especially when you have like assignments and papers due.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you have your soccer practice, so you got to decide which one to go to, or not. You can't have time to procrastinate. You gotta do everything on time. You gotta do it before or the night before, so you can be like solid and enjoy both of the.
So when I was in high school, I didn't go to either. So that's why I barely graduated high school.
Doing,
and I really
a
didn't
senior in freshman high school, freshman math class.
Right. I was just at UCR because my Grand Canyon University was there. It was a 1-1 draw.
Okay. 1-1. There it is.
That's interesting. So tell me about that. Oh, anybody can answer this. There's usually overtime or whatever. In soccer, there's no overtime. It's just like at the end of the clock goes backwards. So it's 120 minutes?
No, it's 90 minutes.
90 minutes.
And then let's say like during the game, someone got hurt. The ref always like stops the time. So then there's added time of what the ref like stops. So usually there's stoppage time like 2-3 minutes.
Right.
And then like overtime. That's only in like playoffs when you're trying to go to the semifinals or finals. Yeah. So.
Okay, so you don't get overtime on every match then? I mean,
not every match. On a regular match, it's just if you tie the game and you get 1 point.
So that's like our girl Brandy from the women's soccer.
Yeah,
she ripped her shirt off. They made that a statue.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, it was the World Cup when she hit the penalty kick. That's right, the penalty kick, right? And then she just and then anybody can answer. This is another thing I want to answer. They had penalty kicks. Now men have different anatomies than women,
right?
But they stand right in front of the people kicking the ball. Do you guys ever get nervous? I mean, I can't take a ball to the face, I mean.
Let alone.
So anybody answer that? What is that like?
No, yeah, I mean, everyone could kick a ball at that level,
Yeah.
You're a pro athlete, and the thing is that you have so much pressure.
Yeah.
And the pressure is what, makes you miss it.
Right.
It's kind of like a free throw in basketball.
Right.
I mean, everyone in practice is making them like nothing, free throws. But once it comes to like game, maybe you're in an away game,
right?
So everyone's like booing you, and then you just gotta focus, yeah. So it's just the pressure,
And I know you got a question, Eternal, but I want to ask this. So anybody can answer this as well. Somebody cheap shot you in the game, and then you got a penalty kick coming up, and you see them on that line. Are you trying to score the goal? Or are you trying to put it right in their face? I mean, what are y'all trying to do? I mean, because I would try to kick. That's probably why I never really played.
That's probably why you didn't play, right?
Anybody can answer that. So.
I think you could just try to put it away because they hurt. The score is gonna hurt them more than actually hitting them.
See, a professional.
He's an athlete. See me, I'm trying to take care of personal scores. You know what I mean?
This is why we're on the radio. You know what I mean? But real quick, I want to ask everybody. Please tell everybody, because folks are listening right now, and they may want to say, "Hey, I want to join you guys. I want to get hooked up with you guys." So maybe one of you guys can let the community know how they can get in contact with you guys if they're feeling inspired and want to start playing some soccer.
Okay, very well. And this is Alberto, and shout out to our Fury FC club team right now that's playing the CSL League in San Bernardino right now.
Okay.
So all our teams are playing. Yeah, good luck to them today. Also, Coach Cisse, right, for out there in Australia, Perth, Australia, for the World Mini Football Cup.
Okay.
Tell him good day, mate.
So it's small ball, right?
Yeah,
Soccer World Cup. So
he's out there in Australia.
He's out there right now in Australia.
Man.
Yeah.
So he's playing soccer. So we call it soccer. It's football.
Football. Jermaine Jones, about 4 or 6
big up to Jermaine Jones.
Ontario Fury players that are out there representing the U.S.
Yeah. Jermaine Jones, man, it's kind of like, he's like,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
yeah.
Jermaine Jones. Jermaine Jones. Who?
Yeah, totally. I mean, he really kind of like hyped the Fury up these last couple of years, man. So he's been great.
Fury's been doing well, and we're expecting a big season this season as well too.
Nice.
Donovan, Brandon Donovan,
yes.
went out there, and so big exposure right now in the MLS. And so to your question about how can people follow us, right?
Yes.
www.furyfcie.com is our website. We have our handles are FuryFCIE on Facebook. We have Football Club Fury.
Spell football.
Yeah.
Football, yes. F-U-T-B-O-L.
I was about to say, because, it's Sunday. My dad, football Cowboys. I'm a little, I get a little. I'm sorry about that.
Back to Fox Sports 1350, Riverside, San Bernardino.
Fury FCIE UPSL is these gentlemen here on Facebook as well. So, yeah.
Again,
give me that website.
I'm about to say, give us that website one more time.
One more time.
FuryFCIE.com.
That's FuryFCIE.com.
Man, let me tell you something. Thank you, gentlemen, for coming. We really appreciate that. I mean,
shout out to B.
Oh, yeah, the other guy. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about the name, right? But
shout out to Riverside, San Bernardino, AM 1350.
That's what I'm
that's what my dad used to do. He was like, I had a brother. He was like, "What's up, Craig?" And then the other guy,
whatever your name is over there. But no, what we want to make sure we invite you guys out this during soccer season. I believe in high school soccer season, which is going to be, I believe, in May.
Oh, I'm gonna be picking Berto's brain.
Oh yeah.
We do a soccer all-star game. We need help,
and we need some help.
We need help.
We need y'all to come out there and help us out because we
put the shine on it.
We think we know what we're doing, but we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, yes. So I'm
what he said, ladies and gentlemen. Watch out, slow. He's like, wait, hold on.
He got the Vicente on right now.
And so before we go, we're out here. We're promoting these gentlemen's game tomorrow, Sunday, 4 p.m.
Yes.
Big shout outs to them. They're running and gunning for first place in the UPSL in their division.
There you go.
Yes.
So they got a huge game tomorrow. Please come out.
It's funny when you said that. They all got the serious face on. They was like, "Well, we ain't playing."
Oh yeah, for sure.
Ontario Soccer Complex.
There you go.
In Ontario.
Fantastic. Make sure you guys come out again. That's tomorrow. What time?
4 p.m.
4 p.m. right there.
Sunday.
So I mean, look, you guys can even watch a little football and then watch football.
Some football. Yeah.
Yes.
There it is, right
and
there.
I just remember all my life I was saying it wrong. I would say like El Segundo. So what's the correct way to say it?
Segundo.
So I should be saying El Segundo. So that's what I should be saying, right?
Okay, there you go. Check it out, man.
I sound like
I might have to take an online French class with my man right here. My man is swagged out right here.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I love it, man. So Segundo, I was saying it wrong. It's just too American. Like Segundo.
You didn't have enough parlay up in there.
Yeah, it's just like we say burrito. It just doesn't sound right.
Toe it up. Thank you guys again for coming in. We appreciate that. We appreciate the lesson, and it's always good to catch up with our good Fury folks, okay? There it is right there.
Absolutely good stuff, man. Like we said, we're going to talk about that soccer because of all the all-star games that the Inland Valley Sports Hall of Fame does. We do football.
Yeah.
We do basketball.
Yes.
We're going to start doing, we do volleyball. We're talking about doing softball, but we need to get football. Hey, that's what we're working on. Score Sports. Big shout out to Score Sports.
Yeah,
provides our uniform.
They treat us so right. Real quick, I guess we'll stay on real quick, and if you gentlemen can, hopefully you guys can hang out.
Yeah,
for
we got 2 minutes.
We got to take a picture real quick, but before we go, we're going to do our quick top 10. We have our top 10 players. Our top 10 games real quick. So Coach B, you're going to give me the number. We're going to start with number 10, and I'll give you the score. Here we go. Start at number 10. We have Ayala, and they played against Claremont. Ayala was victorious over Claremont 41-14. Coach B, coming in at number 9, we had Marietta Valley. They took a loss to Chaparral. Coming in at number 8.
Are you talking over Eric Wright?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
He's in now. Yeah,
okay. I call him Eric.
Yeah.
But he grew up up the street from me, over at Kelly,
There it is. And Coach B, do you have that up right there?
I do not. I wasn't.
You wasn't
given that information.
Sugar Free said if you stay ready,
I guess
you ain't got to get ready.
Yeah, I guess not.
Number 8, Serrano. Put the licking stick on Hesperia 50-67, and then you had number 7 Cajon 42-6 over Carter. Then you had number 6 friends of the show Fontana. We said Fontana Kaiser Steels, what we're gonna start calling them. Represent 35-7 over Grand Terrace. You had number 5 Rancho Verde take down Temescal Canyon 54-0. Then you had Rancho Cucamonga right there over Chino Hills 42-28. Number 3 in the IE Sportsnet Fox 1350 poll. Upland over Damon 21-3. Then finally number two, number two, you had Norco 56-6 over King. And then finally, the Fox Sports 1350 game of the week. Coach B, what was that score last night, man?
I don't have the score, but I know that Centennial beat Corona Santiago. Was it 63-0?
It was something like that.
63-0.
It was, that's what it was. Hollow fireworks.
And I'll tell you this, man. Sometimes, normally, I take a bit of pleasure in the Downey Vikings and their accolades on the field. But I tell you, man, my cousin Keyshawn Nixon, his little brothers.
Oh, yeah.
They play Chandler and Chase Nixon. They play at Gar. The family, we got a chance to go out and see them play last weekend.
No doubt.
Because we had a bye week with Centennial.
Word.
Chandler and Chase, big shots out to my cousins. They played Downey. Downey did win that game 47-10. But I tell you, my little cousin, he's just like my cousin Keith Nixon, man. He played everything. He played running back, quarterback, defensive back, everything except for what I played was water boy.
He
didn't play that.
Yeah, he didn't play that.
But big shots out to my cousins out there at Gar High School, Chandler and Chase.
Hey, again, big shout out to my Dallas Cowboys who we playing on Sunday. Want to make sure I put that out there.
The Chargers are 2-2.
We got Green Bay. We got Green Bay on Sunday, and when I tell you we're gonna take them down, we're gonna take them all the way down, baby.
What they do last week? You say, "Oh yeah, we undefeated. We them Saints ain't ready."
Hey.
Let's go ahead and get out of here.
I'm emotional about it.
It's funny you didn't say nothing after that. You got to come act right.
I don't want to talk about it.
So let's go ahead and do this. Thank you for listening to IE Sportsnet, protected by the Riverside Sheriff's Association with Coach B.
Andy Turner. When it comes to Inland Empire Sports, the conversation starts and stops here live on Fox Sports 1350.
Big ups to them Chargers. The Raiders, they got quiet too.
You're listening to IESportsnet.com, the Inland Empire Sports Authority.